So y'all remember a couple months ago when I told y'all that a lot of people were going to start making music that wasn't making music for a long time. The people who hadn't been acting and stuff were just going to start trying to pop up and do stuff. I told y'all that people were going to start going missing. I told y'all that some people were just going to start dropping like flies. Okay, and it's all true. And somebody actually just used an analogy that I feel is very fitting to what's happening. This person said these people are experiencing a second death. People are going to assume that their family members, their favorite stars, their favorite musicians, their favorite people in the entertainment industry, favorite politicians and such are experiencing a death. But really and truly, they're experiencing a second death. These people died before, okay? And then they found ways to preserve themselves. But those ways of preservation required for them to do unhumane things because they were no longer human. Okay? And it's funny because I'm glad she mentioned this because a quote by Albert Einstein has been playing in my head. I need to go find it. But he said something, this is paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact quote, but he said something to the liking of he didn't want to try to preserve his life, meaning like if he got sick, he didn't want to go to the hospital and get like things that could preserve his life. He wanted to organically leave because he felt it was distasteful to God and how God made humans to try to preserve his life in any inorganic way. And I agree with that. I've always said the same. When it's my time to go, I'm just going up out of here. I'm not about to try to preserve my life in some weird ass way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on a machine or anything like that personally. However, I identify that science does still serve a purpose, right? But it does not make it so that I'm not going to say, I get it for some people if they get like a heart transplant, a liver transplant, things like that. I get that for people, but it's just not for me. Okay, I don't want my organs used on any other person, and I don't want your organs neither. Okay, I want to leave with all my giblets. I want to leave with everything I came with. Okay, I don't want no tubes tied. I don't want no hysterectomy. I don't want none of that stuff because I want to leave how I came. Okay, God gave me everything. I'm gonna leave with everything. And the reason for that is because the things that science has learned to do to preserve life have been against God, a lot of it. And this is how we end up with people who are now experiencing a second death. These are people who like to do weird things that you don't know about, like ingest blood. They do cannibalism. They eat placenta. They eat actual babies. They will eat a newborn, a stillborn, things like that. Like these things that these people are doing behind the scenes is crazy. You're out here mourning this person like, oh my God, they died. They died a long time ago.